Shri Gurubhyo Namah students, welcome to Online Teaching Academy Ekalaiva. In the previous session we have seen how Italy got unified. In this session we are going to see how British formed as a nation. Prior to 18th century, British was not known as a nation. Then how did it become a nation state? Let's check in this session. So as I told you, Britain was not a nation state prior to 18th century. The primary identities of the people, those who inhabited the British Isles, were ethnic ones, English, Welsh, Scot, or Irish. All of these ethnic groups had their own cultural and political traditions. But as the English nation steadily grew in wealth, importance, and power, it was able to extend its influence over the other nations like Wales, Scotland, and Ireland. So in the year 1688, the English Parliament seized the power from monarchy and established England as a nation state. In the year 1707, the United Kingdom of Great Britain formed. With the Act of Union, which was initiated in the year 1707, between England and Scotland, made Britain into the United Kingdom of Great Britain. So the British Parliament was dominated by English members. The England was able to impose its influence on Scotland. And the Scotlandians suffered terrible repression whenever they wanted to prove their independence, whenever they wanted to assert their independence. Scottish Highlanders were suppressed and they were forbidden to speak their Gaelic language, or they were not allowed to wear their national dress. And many were forced out of their homeland, that is Scotland. So by this, the England dominated Scotland. And when we look at the next isle, that is Ireland, it was deeply divided between Catholics and Protestants. This we have read already in political science. So the English helped the Protestants of Ireland to establish a dominance over largely Catholic country. That is, the Catholics are dominated by the Protestants. For that, the English, that is the England, helped the Protestants, which England is predominantly a Protestant country. So the country got divided between Catholics and Protestants, that is Ireland, got divided. So Wolfe Tone, he tries to make a revolt, but he fails in that. And the United Irishmen Ireland were forcibly incorporated into United Kingdom. Everything by force. Scotland was also forcibly incorporated into UK, and Ireland was also forcibly incorporated into UK in 1801. And Wales also by forcibly it was incorporated into UK. A new British nation was forged with various symbols such as the British flag, which is popularly known as Union Jack, the national anthem, God Save Our Noble King, and the language English was imposed everywhere. The Scottish language was not allowed to be used by the Scotlandians. Irish language was not allowed. Welsh language was not allowed. It was actively promoted, and the older nation survived only as subordinate partners in the Union. Scotland, Ireland, and Welsh, all these older nations, just mere partners in UK. They were not given the due respect by the UK, that is England. So by this, we understand that Britain case was something entirely different. It was a stage case. So let's see in the next session, the final session, how the nation was visualized by the people. Thank you, children.